All right, this is January 4th of 2026. I made a video earlier. I think it was the 20 before Christmas, around Christmas, but I am really new at this and I'll record on my phone on portrait mode, not landscape mode. I didn't realize till I started playing it and then I'm like, oh. But anyways, let me go a quick little tour around again of what I have here in property. So this is the front of the house with many different plants. That's the other part right there. I have plumerias and roses all up front. See, they're starting to flower. Another plumeria, rose. We'll just walk around all around. Plumeria, roses, avocado. This is the Russell avocado. It's been here now over a year planted, and I got it as a 7 gallon. 7 gallon avocado. Has likes it. Another plumeria, another rose. Arugula. Yes, just wild arugula growing here. I did not plant it. That's because I have arugula in the back. Nothing there. Nothing there. Another avocado. This is Oro Negro. Oro Negro avocado. This is another Rosso avocado. You're saying, why do you have two? Well, if you see my other video, explain it, but I'll say it again. That one is dead. I had it in the back and pretty much died. So that's when I bought that one a little bigger. And then next thing I noticed, it starts to grow. Same thing with the Oro Negro over there. It was dead. So it came back. It's been a year now, and that's the growth in a year. Not bad. About a year. Then I have here, what do I have here? I have Lemonesh from Truly Tropical. I'm in the temperate region, Brandon area, and I drove just to pick it up. When I bought it, it was literally there. That was how tall it was. And this is in March. We'll have about a year. It's grown very well, very well. Lemonesh. Orchids, palm trees, orchids. This is Julie Mango. I think it's about to start flowering soon. Yeah, getting there. I planted this like 3 years ago. A tiny little thing, you couldn't even see it. Look at it now. But I'm gonna keep it small. This is Dwarf Hawaiian, and as you see, it's loaded with flowers. It's coming up. Flowers and I guess new growth as well. I thought everything's gonna be flowers, but no. Maple tree. Oh, I still have a Christmas cactus. Over here, I have fruit punch. Has never flower on me yet. And we have new growth, but I don't know if that's flowers or not. We'll find out. I did tipped it because it was taller, so I cut it. Over here we have Mahashinook. Also another one that it's flowers, I guess. I mean, yeah, flowers it is. Flowers and new leaves. Flowers and new leaves it is. All of these have been about a year or two. Then I have orange sherbet that flowered a while ago and they dried. This is after the cold that we had, and I guess it's gonna flower more again. I bought it. It was actually two parts here. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, what is that? Is it rotting? Okay, I cleaned it up a little better. Yeah, so this one, I guess that's what it died. It had two branches. and it was this branch was actually bigger, and then it died, and then this branch started growing, and it survived. I was like, okay, cool. I thought it was dead, but it came back. Um, some kind of flower, another palm, and my money tree. It's been planted there about 3 years, and I've never cut it. I heard it gets really tall, but I'll eventually cut it down, trim it down, not cut it, trim it. Over here we have more avocado. This is the Red Thompson avocado tree. Got it last year and survived so far. Survived the whole summer. This is a wild mulberry that was here. It was huge. I cut it down last year, and guess I'm gonna have to trim it down again because it grew so much. And that over there are grapefruit tree. These are grapefruits, more grapefruits, wild. No one planted them, they were just here. Another citrus that it's wild. Damn squirrel over there. And that right there is black sapote. Black sapote, black beauty type. Now here I have succulent cactus stuff. Some will do good. This is supposed to be the one that prickly pear, and that's a variegated prickly pear. So you see the color. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, variegated. All right, now over here, what do we have? We have rose, double delight, another rose, and another rose. And over here we have another avocado. This is winter Mexican avocado, not mistaken. It's winter Mexican avocado. Same thing, it's been here since planted October of 24. So it has over a year now. Some sugar cane that came somehow, it started growing here. I have sugar cane on the back of the property. Never planted this. And just started growing on its own, and I left it. Now you see all this mulch. That's a recent project that I've been mulching all this from chip drop. So we also have royal palms. Royal palms, we did get a very cold snap for New Year's, but they didn't affect them. Guess they could take a little cold. Now over here we have more rose, pomegranate, rose, pomegranate, rose, pomegranate, rose, pomegranate, rose, almond. This is a Garden Prince almond. Has like 3 years planted, has not given me anything yet. It does flower here and there. Another rose. It's a non-pareil almond. It's a requirement so they could pollinate each other. Another rose. Another E plus almond. So another almond. Another rose. And Barbaros cherry. And another rose. Now I'm gonna go show you going up from here. This is a persimmon, Izu persimmon, non-astringent. Citrus F1351, I believe is an orange type. I know citrus with the greening disease supposed to have greening resistant on that one. This is a Mexican lime. I'm giving it a try. I've noticed that if you plant it near oak trees, which is a huge big oak tree, supposedly does better. So I'm gonna give it a shot with the mulch in the wow, with oak next to it. Let's see if it's true. This is the same prickly pear that was on the front. It was like the actual original, and I cut it off by accident, so I put it over there and actually survived. It kept growing. This is a pear, Shinseiki Asian pear. Does not do good. I tried pears here, no good. At least this one hasn't died. Another green and disease citrus. This one is UF 1859. Another disease, green disease resistant. Golden nugget, mandarin. There you go. Come on. There you go. Mandarin. Another Mandarin green and disease resistant, Tangelo X639. And as you see, I have not sprayed, I don't spray anything. So as you see, it's really, really, really doing good. I planted a couple months ago, back in the when was it? In July, I think it was, in the summer. And look how nice and green these leaves look. They actually look like the ones when they were nice and healthy back in the day. This is another citrus, green in disease, tangerine, gator bite. Over here we have another persimmon. They're dormant right now. This is a Hachilla, astringent type. It's from 2021. It was in pot the first couple years and finally got planted like 3 years ago. Now this is a giant Fuji persimmon. It has given me like 3. The other one has not really given me anything yet. This one's giving me 3 persimmon. Same time. Another citrus. Green and disease resistant US Dragon UFR4. And obviously you have animals, dig in here. And as you see, I have also plants around it. Orchids. Another one over here. Some do good, some don't. Now this one right here is a Pakistani mulberry tree. Very aggressive grower. This is the Jabata Kaba tree. I don't know how cold tolerant it is. When I hear we get in a frost, I do cover it, and doesn't seem to be affected with the cold as well. That's the one it is. 2812 Jabata Kaba tree. If you know how cold tolerant it is, let me know. Here is I think it used to be, I think it died. Rainbow eucalyptus tree. It just randomly died. Don't know why. Started drying up and it died. It was when I put the mulch, but I don't think that had to do anything because around it had already mulch. And as you see, nothing's really touching in the mulch. That's the trunk, and I have another orchid that it's growing. Last but not least, another avocado, Marcus Pumpkin. Has less than a year planted. April of 2025 is when I planted this one. So we'll see. And again, this is another giant oak tree. I'm planning to probably plant another citrus in that area right there. And this one right here is another mulberry. And it was here, wild mulberry. Pretty delicious mulberries to say. All right, let's walk to the back now. Here you go. This is the Jamaican strawberry tree, but this is not the usual one. Usually these are red. This is the yellow type. You're saying, is that a coffee plant? Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's 3 coffee plants. And you know what's the best part? Yes, look at that. Look at that. It has coffee. I did a little harvesting earlier yesterday, like 3 harvests so far. I'm drying it up. I'm trying to make my own coffee. I've done it before. This is like a 10-year-old plant, almost 10. I do cover it when I get a cold snap. And I have, these are not actually from the same plant. Those are seeds. Seeds. Oh, see, look at that. Coffee. So the berry lands there and it grows. I have like 3 like that. So that's a coffee. Now, this one right here is a 4-in-1 apple tree. Got it like 2 years ago. Last year gave me a shit ton of apples on 2 branches. One branch didn't even grow, but it's still alive, which is weird. It was just dormant the whole time. This one is a seeding Kambangan. Sorry for my pronunciation. It's a star fruit. Carambola. Yes. I cut it down. I trimmed it down. I keep, like I said, all my plants, I'm going to keep them small. This is an apricot garden Annie. It's grown, has never really given me anything. Maybe it says it was low chill hours, but it has not. or maybe still just new. It is growing. Here it's the butterfly area. We get tons and tons and tons of butterflies. This is a Royal Crimson cherry. Yes, a normal cherry tree in the south, mid Florida. But you need pollinators. So that means I have also mini royal cherry and also royal Lee cherry. All three cherries to pollinate each other. This is a Sam Houston peach tree. Has not given me anything yet. Everything is within a year, max 3 years old. Hibiscus cranberry, edible leaf. I'm trying some pineapple here. I had all this pineapple before, but I had that sprinkler broken and then it rotten them, not knowing why they were dying. So then I removed everything, didn't know. Now I replanted other stuff after I fixed it. Tomato, red cacao, yes, chocolate, more tomato. As you see, I have also coconut, and this is yellow cacao. More tomato and miracle fruit right here. That's a red baron cherry, dormant. 2 years just hit. It was December of 2023. So that's 2 years planted on the ground. It's growing, hasn't given me any peaches. It tries and then it goes away. This right here is a longan, Delia longan. Thought it died because I left it in a pot. I'm really bad in pots because I forget to water them, and I thought it died. So then I still planted it, and it came back. I did buy another one because I thought it was dead, but it came back, so it's okay. I'll have two different types. This one right here is my favorite peach of all, Tropic Beauty. It was bought from a big box store. I think it was Home Depot, and it has given me so many peaches. Last year was ridiculous, like 80 peaches in this tree. It was ripped out with Hurricane Milton, but that didn't affect it. It still came back, no problem. This is a Manzano Red Hug Plum. It's huge, but it has not given me anything. So annoying. I have a yellow one over there on the other side, and it's tiny and it has more fruits than plant. This is, who could guess? Olive. Yes, an olive tree. Olive tree. Papaya. That's right. Papaya. I guess we didn't get a frost because papayas are very sensitive to frost. It's nice. Little papayas. Just planted them not so long ago. Cinnamon. Cinnamon tree. This is a cinnamon tree. A Meyer lemon. Just recently planted a Meyer lemon. Again, giving it a try since you're right next to what? An oak tree. Mulch it around. Meyer lemon. See how it does. If you know this plant. Yes, it's a mango. Yes, it's flowering. But what kind of mango is it? Can you recognize the leaves? Fine, I'll tell you. Ice cream mango. Another papaya just recently planted, not so long ago, a couple months or weeks. Red lady, to be exact, what kind it is. And over here, let's go right there. That is a moringa tree. I know, I need to bring it down a little bit. This one right here is a Persian lime. Got it from big box store, Home Depot as well. It was not looking the greatest. Gave me a discount 2 years ago, and it has grown, and it does give me limes. Now that I mulched it, I want to see how it does. I know the greening disease is a thing, but you have to try. Now this is a lemon, greening disease resistant, lemon UF 1942. Looks great. Looks great. And it's growing. Looks very healthy. I haven't even mulched it fully yet. So my gonna be all of it is gonna get mulched. You're saying, what is that? Well, you already know if you're watching this what it is. Yes, it's the mamey tree. This is Key West Patin mamey tree, and it's loaded with flowers, as you see right now. Has never given me any. It gets flowers, flowers, and flowers, and it doesn't hold them. I think it needs to mature. The tree itself has about 6 years. It got a tiny little, and it was planted in a pot, and then it finally planted here 3 years ago. Spoke to Julian about it, and he said it needs pollinator. So then I got a pollinator for it, which it's already flowering, which is ridiculous because I just got this one, Mamey Viejo. I'm not mad about it, but yeah, it's crazy. If you get one, might as well get another one, right? So I got the classic, the one that everybody, Magana. Not looking the greatest. I planted it in the summer. We had pretty much dry summer, not much rain, and they struggle a little bit because again, I forget to water them. But now with the mulch, I do have irrigation, but not on this side of the property. It's on the other side. Let's keep going. What is this? It's another oak tree covered with, yes, that's right, passion fruit. Beautiful passion fruits. Delicious, by the way. Purple one. It's the purple type. I have the yellow one as well. Banana. This is the variegated cassava. Same thing. It's been struggling because I forget to water it. And I don't spray anything either. That's another purple passion fruit, as you see. And then on the other side, I have yellow passion fruit, which they connected together. I know. What the heck? And yes, these are the coconuts you saw. I brought coconuts, threw it here, made a hole so I could get sand or soil so I could uplift it. Because when it rains hard, eventually it kind of gets very soggy here. So I lift it up. I threw some coconuts here as a pile and they started growing. So I left them. These bananas were here when I bought it. Don't know what type they are, but now everything I'm gonna mulch it. Right here where you see that, that's ginger shampoo. Normally ginger shampoo. This is another mango, honey kiss mango, kit mango, and as you see, loaded with passion fruits. Kit mango and about to explode. Over here, I have the famous coconut cream mango. I bought it at a 7-gallon because they said it takes a very long time for it to flower. So I gave it a heads up and I bought a bigger one for that reason. Pay a little bit more, but you'd have to wait as much. And I got lucky because even they said with a 7-gallon, you have to wait like 2 to 3 years. Well, I got lucky then. Look at that. Coconut cream mango. Hopefully that's what it is. What you see here is cassava growing in your food. I got it from their website. And I have, if you notice, I have pineapples basically everywhere. That's a nectarine tree that not good, no good, no good. And then that middle thing right here is saying, why is it so empty? It's a drain field, so I can't really plant anything there. Here, pink pineapple has like 2 years now. Hopefully it will flower soon and get me pineapples. I see pup growing. And right on top of it, it's a red custard apple. Gorgeous, been growing, has not produced anything yet. Again, how beautiful it is. Now, how far away from the drain field? So if you look from the root all the way here, I'm about a good 15-ish feet from the drain field. So it's far. We're good to go. A pear tree, Florida home pear, it doesn't grow. It's been like that all year. It's been like 2 years already. Planted February of 2023. So 2 years, yeah. 24, 25, 26, 3 years. And doesn't do anything. That's what I said. I had another one over there, planted pear, and it died 4-in-1. This is a key lime, thorny one. Obviously, you see grinning disease fully in effect. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's trying to come back, but it's not doing well. Then I got dragon fruit, many different dragon fruits, dragon fruit, dragon fruit, and dragon fruit. We're not done with this side. This is pina colada mango, and looks like it's also pushing out, pushing out, pushing out, pushing out. Do we have here? Oh yes, magic mango. I got it from Excalibur Nursery over there on the other side of the state, and just planted. Maybe has, I'll say, a month. Looking great. Apparently this mango flowers and has fruit on odd times of the year. So like at this time of the year, it's supposed to have mangoes. We'll find out. And the leaf, you could tell it's that mango is because the leaves are ripply. See, that's a normal thing. That's how the mango is. That ripple effect. This is my OG mango, Hayden mango. Was planted, was bought 6 years ago, but it was not planted. It was in a pot. And then, no, not 6 years ago. What am I saying? No, this is not the OG. Sorry, that was Malika in the other house. This is like 3 years as well. It's loaded with flowers too. Loaded with flowers. Flowers. I did graft 2 Malika last year. One here and one here. But we had a really cold snap and one died and this one was stunned. So these leaves actually are the same from like a year ago, which I don't know how. It has not grown, but it has not died. It's from the Malika mango tree on the other property. Simmons avocado. This is another avocado that I had it over there and it was dying. This part right here, when it rains a lot, I guess it gets saturated with water underneath. And I moved it. That was before. Since a little higher, I guess it makes a difference. And that's why I started to take soil out from other location, which is sand, and lift it, and not plant it underneath, but just lift it up. You see what I'm talking about over here. So this is a rosy gold mango. As you see, it's lifted up, and then I plant, and then it's lifted. I definitely did that with this avocado, Monroe. As you see, it's lifted from the ground. I did not plant it inside. I made a mount and planted around it, and it's doing better. Now you need to water it more because it does dry quicker, but now I put mulch. That's a pina colada. What do we got over here? This is another truly tropical mango from her. This is Jacqueline. And apparently it's already flowering. Now, sadly, I don't think I'm gonna have to, I can't allow her to produce fruit this year. Too small. I got it at the 2025 Mango Festival that they had in West Palm Beach this last year in 2025. And then these all bananas, different type of bananas. They were up front, all that area right here, they were all there. And it doesn't get soggy over there. And I guess bananas don't really mind as bad as avocados are very sensitive. So I uprooted all over and moved them back here where it gets soggy. And then I had nothing there. These right here were gone and they grew. This, I was waiting for it to just fruit, get smaller, and I will move them out of there once the avocado. All right. I guess another trellis I have here. You don't really see them. It was for the yellow passion fruit. And yes, it was my fault. I should have trained it. But it decided to go that way. And that way is where the purple ones come in this way. So, yeah, now they're going to just fight for it. Eventually, hopefully, this will catch on and we'll go that way. That's the Monroe. All right, let's keep going this way. See, we have avocados. I noticed they're kind of slow to grow. It feels like they're not doing anything. They stay short-ish. They do grow widthwise. This is a choquette, but I've heard from other friends that that's how they go the first couple of years. They don't. It looks like they don't grow, but they're growing underneath, I guess. And then takes a bit until they all flower. Some of them produce fruit, but they don't hold fruit yet. I don't see any fruit holding yet. So now you're gonna see wild arugula literally growing everywhere, everywhere. And you're saying, why? Did you plant it? No. See, another one, another arugula. Arugula. Because I had arugula last year here, like that. And I let it flower. I love to leave it flower. And I left it the whole summer and it spread everywhere. But it's okay. I just go and grab it. Delicious. No chemicals, nothing. Arugula and cilantro. Yes, cilantro too. Cilantro. This is purple sweet potato with the cold that we had. It killed it. More arugula. More sweet potato bed. These two are sweet potato beds that I harvest from this one already. And obviously you don't grab everything, and that's what happens. Now, more arugula. Now you're gonna see arugula growing everywhere. I'm not even gonna point it out. That's how much arugula we got. This, it's actually, I move them from when I clean some other raised bed. I move in here, the arugula, and they did really good with the transplant, and they're finally flowering. And guess what I do? I let it flower so they can keep spreading. Cilantro, more arugula. I did not plant that over there. Brussels sprouts, cilantro, some tomatoes. I have quite a bit. Now this is a soursop. This soursop right here, I literally built a greenhouse around it and I put a heater because anything below 40, it dies. Right here we got eggplant. Over here we got bell banana pepper. No spicy. Do not like spicy. Some tomatoes from In My Garden. That's where I buy my seeds. They're really well. Radish, coconut. Now before here I had coconut here, coconut there, and coconut there, coconut there, coconut over there. But I lost two of them due to over watering. I did not know. Thought we were in sand. So I got irrigation. I built it myself and I got a line there. Every coconut had it. And it started getting sick and then eventually died. And I didn't know why. When I pulled it out, I saw how the roots were so soggy and rotten. I closed the irrigation from all of them now. They get no irrigation and they came back. So they got healthy again and they came back. So it is true, when a plant it's weak, pest attracts it. It was like full of white stuff and I was like, oh. So yeah, it was here too. As you see the irrigation as well. Soursop, fig, got burnt with the cold. Fine. Arugula. I know. I'm gonna stop. You're just gonna see it. Yellow hawk plum. Remember I told you? Look how tiny it is. Look how many. They're really good. Another coconut and another coconut. Hass avocado right here. Hass avocado. Fig and another fig. So I got 3 fig pots. I had to put in pot. I had them on the ground, but the Minotoads in Florida just kills them. Do not grow at all. Again here. Back again here. Cilantro. Corn salad. Pink lemon. Out of all the citrus, the oranges are the worst that gets affected, I believe. Yep, you know what that is. Yep, you know what that is. And trust me, we do harvest it. We eat a lot, but there's so much. See? See that chunk right there is cut? And it looks like I have not even touched it. This is Valencia and Hamelin orange. Oranges are the worst with green and citrus. Like 3 years and has not given me anything. Red lime is the best lime tree that works against, because my parents have the same tree and it's loaded. Looks sick, but it still flowers like crazy. I gotta cut it again, the dead parts, and it'll get better. Guava. I had a guava here. I don't know the guava there, but I think it died. That was a guava. The orange. This is Lisbon lemon. It's grown like crazy. I literally, when I bought it, was a tiny little tweak like this at the St. Pete Green Thumb Festival like 2 years ago, and has not produced any lemons. Has not, but it's been growing a lot. This is another green resistant honey bell, greening resistant honey bell, sugar bell. And as you see, it does not like to be alone. Like you expect it to be all alone and do good, sun, everything. Nope, they don't do good. That's pomelo, flowers, but never holds anything. Another honey bell, that's a honey bell, not greening disease resistant. Only the one over here. Then I kept writing more, and that's why I started putting the other ones underneath with other trees. And the reason I noticed it, this is another, I think it's markup. This is pomcon tangerine. This is sweet passion fruit. Has not given anything, no flowers or anything. This is pomcon. Doing very well. And guess what? It's next to an oak tree. So it does kind of affect it. This was is kumquat. It never heard it before, but I still got it. Marumi kumquat. A marumi kumquat. Another orange. I wanted to get blood oranges because I love blood oranges, but it's just not possible here with the green disease. This is sanguinian. You've already sanguinian. As you see the roots there, it was a tree, big giant tree that Milton took it down in the hurricane. This is a wild grapefruit, the most delicious grapefruit you could ever get. It was so healthy until that tree fell off. It did give me grapefruit last year, not as much as the years before. And I think I still have some here. See, it's pink inside, it's like that red pink. So I do believe keeping it wild style, because remember this is a forest before when I bought the lot, and it was just wild. No one was cutting them. See, these are delicious. I mean, delicious. I'll harvest them soon. They're ready. The compost bin that I got lazy and I don't use it anymore. My property line goes to that dot right there. So from there to that tree, and in is still mine. That's the property line. So I'm cleaning. I'm gonna mulch everything. Everything's gonna get mulched. Everything. All right. What do we have over here? Ice cream bean. Gorgeous ice cream bean. Bought it about 3 years ago in the Green Thumb Festival. Has not produced anything yet. I've cut it every year because it gets huge. Grows fast. Very fast. Another avocado, super hot. Another one that has died and I have to rebuy it. And I learned it's because, oh la la, it's because the water. I did not know. Again, I have so many plants, and people say I have such a green thumb, but they don't know how many plants I've killed to learn that. So this is another. This is a red um, finger lime, and I got giant finger limes as well. Green Thumb Festival, Lowe's. Yeah, I buy from big box stores. You know what? I don't care. Miwa kumquat. Miwa kumquat. I had here to plant stuff, and sometimes you just run out of. So I put pineapples here. This is a citrus, a wild citrus. Let me tell you a little quick story. It's super old. It's a rootstock. The top part died years ago. I let it grow. It flowered in pots and never held it. Finally planted it like 2 years ago. It grew, finally grew nice. And this year was the first year it flowered and held. It gave these delicious, delicious lemons. They smell like orange, but they were lemon type flavor. But when I'm saying delicious, it wasn't bitter. Like you know, like they say bitter sour lemons are nasty. No, not this one. Delicious. This is the problem I'm having with the pineapples here. I got irrigation. If see, it just rots. It just rots. It comes right out. Rot, rot, rotting. That's why I stopped putting pineapples here. Whatever's here is here. But I stopped. I gotta maybe just get rid of this and put it somewhere else. Another avocado, whole avocado. I bought it, I planted, and I thought it had died because it dropped. This one, when I bought it, it came with little avocados. It was a bigger 7-gallon as well because I wanted it sooner. It first year dropped all the avocados, it dropped all the leaves, and I thought it was dead. Transplant shock, not shocked that it happened. I was like, all right, plausible. Then it finally grew last year. It got really nice. And then it flowered like crazy and had good amount of avocados, little ones, and then it dropped them all. But it kept growing. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what in the world is that? Well, this is what it is. It's an low moth. Do not touch it. Yeah, I wasn't gonna touch it. There you go. I turn my phone once again. There you go. Don't touch it. All right, back to the tour. This is a gooseberry tree. This had also a lot of caterpillars and ate and thought it died, came back. Yeah, it's there. It's doing fine. It's grown. Let's keep going. We're almost done. We're almost done. This is a loquat that my parents ate ate a wild one, and then they saved the seed because they really liked it. Obviously, it might not be the same type, but my dad had ran out of space. Like, can you plant it? So I uprooted it and I replanted it, and that's why it was cut like this because I wanted to make sure it had better chance of surviving since we cut a lot of the roots when it came out. But I guess it worked, and I fixed the irrigation, so it does get irrigation here. And these are all brand new leaves since I transplanted over here. This is a Gihunda loquat, a known variety. February of 23 was planted, so this year will be 3 years, and it's already producing. It's already flowering. This is the first year it's giving a lot. The last year gave like 3 and the squirrels ate it. I didn't get to try it. I already had a couple that were up there and I was able to eat it. So yeah, it's producing finally this one. Yihunda loquat. This is my katuk. Katuk. Oh, I have some fruit. Katuk fruit. Let me eat it. Hmm. Actually tastes kind of sweet. This is purple Thai sugarcane. Over here I had just the green type sugarcane. growing finally. And here I had another kind. I forgot what it was. This was the Jamaican striped sugarcane, but it didn't make it. But I always planted in a pot elsewhere, and that one made it. So when that one roots out and everything, then I'll put it over here. Over there, I don't really have much here. I was thinking eventually building a shed here, but I think not anymore. So I could start planting more stuff down here that doesn't get affected with water, because it does get soggy when it rains a lot. I mean, in the summer. These are dwarf Hawaiian plantains. I bought one. It was over there in the section I said earlier. I took it out and I spread them on all the pups. So this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here, all plantains. Now, everything over here you see are different types of banana I spread. I don't know what kind. I know I got the red Cuban over there. That one's easy because I can see it. Yes, you see here, I don't have irrigation. So I know banana likes a lot of water, and that's how I pretty much water them. Let's see what we got over here. What do we got over here? It's another baby one. Is it alive? Yeah, it's alive. So, yep, I will mulch all this as well. All working on it. All working on it. Now over here, I have planted coconuts as well, all around. They were growing wild. I just moved them. I didn't even plant them. I just moved them. This is all ginger shampoo that has spread on its own. It looks like it dies in the winter, and it comes right back. I'll pass with the machine and shred everything. This is the red banana, red Cuban banana to be exact. Red Cuban banana, right there. And that, my friends, it's the tour off the property. Oh wait, no, my bad. We're missing the other side. Look how beauty. Ground dove I got here. They live around here. I always see them on the ground. They don't even get scared. Look how close I am. The only reason I stopped is because I saw something moving. So I will move out of this way. Let it do its thing. Yeah, I have more stuff to show you on this side. It's not done. Not much. Just a little bit left. This is if you're Puerto Rican, you call it mamoncillo. If you've heard of that, you know what you know. If not, this is also called in English Mexican lime, aka mamoncillo. I have some blueberries here. They don't do great. This is a lychee tree. Looks like it's doing pretty well. Lychee tree. This right here, it's another blueberry, and this is a wild tangerine that, again, once it was, oh, there's a little tangerine up there. Once it was actually covered with other trees and stuff, was doing great. The minute we opened it up and exposed it, it didn't like it. And right behind here, I have the Logan tree. Oh, it's growing. Keeping it wild. Now, which kind of Logan is a Kohala Logan? Kohala Logan. And then as well, I have this right here. It has thorns, and I know because it has thorns. It's another kind of plum, Florida plum. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got for you. These are, again, growing on its own, citrus. Oh, and up front, I also have another growing on its own citrus. Well, that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.